Poaching eggs is always a struggle for many people because the egg whites tend to fall apart while the yolks spread all over the pot. So today, I'll share 2 simple ways to cook eggs without having to scrub the pot afterward, making breakfast a whole lot less stressful. And be sure to stay until the end because the warm potato and egg dish coming up is easy to make, filling, and perfect for the whole family. Let's get started. For the first method, instead of dropping the egg directly into the water and letting the egg whites spread everywhere, I'll use a simple rice paper wrapper to keep the egg neat. Prepare a shallow plate and a bowl of clean water. Place the rice paper on the plate, then dip an oil brush into the water and brush it evenly over the surface of the rice paper. Once the rice paper becomes soft and flexible, crack 1 egg into the center. Do this slowly so the yolk does not break. Fold the 2 sides of the rice paper toward the center, wrapping the egg like a small pouch. At this step, you should work slowly because the rice paper becomes quite soft after being moistened and can tear easily. Just fold 1 side at a time until the egg is fully wrapped inside. Oh no, I was a little too rough, so the rice paper tore. That's okay. Small mistakes like this are very normal in the kitchen. I'll make it again with a new sheet and just move a little more slowly. What I like about this method is that rice paper is very familiar, easy to work with, and after steaming, you can eat the outer layer too. To keep the egg pouch from opening, I like to use softened green onion. Just dip the green onion into hot water for a few seconds so it becomes soft and easier to tie. Then gently gather the top of the rice paper pouch and tie it with the green onion. Don't pull too tightly, just tie it enough to hold the egg inside. Place each small egg pouch into a silicone mold. This helps the egg pouch stand upright and keep a nice shape while steaming. It also makes the whole process cleaner and easier to handle. When the water in the steamer begins to boil, place the mold inside and steam for about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how cooked you like the egg. Make sure the egg white has set before taking it out. While steaming, the egg white gradually sets and the rice paper becomes slightly translucent as it wraps around the egg inside. Now gently lift each egg pouch onto a plate and enjoy. Wow, when you cut it open, the egg white is smooth, the yolk is rich and soft, and the egg still holds its neat, beautiful shape. The first step may be a little difficult, but when the result turns out this beautiful, I feel that all my effort is completely worth it. After this light, rice paper wrapped egg dish, let's move on to something a little more filling, a pan-fried potato egg dish. Crack 3 eggs into a bowl. Add a little salt and black pepper, then whisk well until the mixture is smooth. Set the bowl aside while we prepare the potatoes. Peel 2 potatoes and grate them into thin strips. Here is a little tip I really like if you are worried about grating too close to your fingers. Use a fork to pierce one end of the potato and hold the fork firmly while grating. This gives you a better grip and keeps your hand farther away from the grater. After grating, quickly rinse the shredded potatoes in clean water. This helps remove some of the excess starch so the potato strips will not become too sticky in the pan. Squeeze out the water or pat the potatoes dry with a clean towel. The drier the potatoes are, the easier they will turn golden when cooking without becoming mushy. Heat a pan over medium-low. Heat, add a little oil or butter, then spread the shredded potatoes evenly in the pan. Pour the beaten eggs over the potatoes. Cook for a little while until the potatoes begin to smell fragrant. The bottom will slowly turn lightly golden, while the eggs and potatoes come together into a soft, pancake-like layer. Once the bottom is lightly golden, we can finish this dish with tomatoes and cheese. If you want both sides to be golden, you can place a large plate over the pan. Hold it firmly and flip the egg onto the plate. Then slide it back into the pan to cook the other side. Arrange a few thin tomato slices on top and sprinkle with cheese. Doesn't it look like a breakfast pizza? Cover the pan for a moment, just until the cheese melts. The potato egg dish has a beautiful golden color with a slightly crispy outside and a soft inside full of the warm aroma of eggs mixed with potatoes. When cut into slices, it still holds its shape beautifully. You can enjoy this dish for breakfast or a light lunch. If you want it to feel more complete, serve it with salad toast or a little ketchup. I hope today's 2 egg recipes give you more new options for family meals, both simple and delicious. Which one do you like better? The rice paper wrapped egg or the potato egg dish? Leave a comment and let me know. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to share and subscribe to Nancy Home. I'll see you in the next video.